Imagine live streaming in your room, thinking you're alone, but your viewers start noticing something behind you, a shadowy figure you can't see. At first, you laugh it off, but then the lights flicker, objects start moving, and the chat becomes a warning you can't ignore. It was an ordinary Friday night, and Alex, a passionate gamer and streamer, set up for another late-night session. His room was small but cozy, lit only by the glow of his monitor and LED strips along the walls. He had done this countless times before chatting with his audience while battling online foes. Little did he know, this stream would be anything but ordinary. Alex's stream started strong, with viewers piling into the chat. As he got engrossed in the game, the messages began to shift from excitement to confusion. "Hey, who's that behind you?" one user typed. Another followed. "Is your roommate home?" Alex chuckled. "Nice try, guys. I live alone." The camera feed showed nothing unusual to him, just the same cluttered desk and posters lining the walls. But the chat wouldn't stop. "No, seriously, there's someone there." A chill crept up his spine. He glanced behind him, but the room was empty. "You're all trying to freak me out," he said, forcing a smile. Then, the first flicker of the lights happened. Brief and subtle, enough to dismiss. But it was just the beginning. The lights flickered again, this time longer. The faint hum of his computer wavered, and a soft thud echoed behind him. Alex's laughter faltered. "Okay, guys, cut it out," he said, trying to maintain composure. The chat was relentless. "It's moving! Turn around!" He spun his chair, scanning the room with his eyes darting to every corner. His heart raced as he noticed his closet door slightly ajar. He had closed it earlier. Slowly, he stood and approached, the creak of the floorboards amplifying the eerie silence. Inside, nothing but clothes. When he sat back down, his webcam glitched for a moment. The screen briefly showed something standing behind him. He didn't see it, but the chat exploded. The temperature in the room dropped. Alex's breath fogged as he stammered, "All right, this isn't funny anymore." His chair suddenly rolled backward on its own, slamming into the wall. The LED strips on walls flickered, turning a sickly green. Objects on his desk began to tremble, then topple over one by one. The chat was in full panic mode. "Get out! End the stream!" Alex reached for his mouse, intending to stop the broadcast, but it wouldn't respond. Then, a whisper. Faint at first, growing louder. He couldn't make out the words, but it was there, raspy, echoing, relentless. The shadowy figure manifested clearly behind Alex. This time, he saw it in the reflection of his monitor. Tall, dark, with hollow eyes that seemed to pierce into his soul. He froze, unable to move as the figure leaned closer, its mouth moving silently. Then everything went black. The power cut out entirely, leaving Alex in pitch darkness. His stream continued, showing only a distorted, grainy image of his room. The viewers reported hearing a scream, but no one could agree whether it was Alex's or something else. When the lights returned, Alex was gone. The chair was empty, his headset dangling from the desk. The stream abruptly ended. The video went viral overnight, sparking debates about whether it was a hoax or a genuine paranormal event. Investigators found no trace of Alex in his apartment. All that remained was his streaming setup, still powered on despite the power outage. Some viewers claimed they hear whispers when they watch the footage faint, chilling words that seem to ask, "Who's next?" If this story left you unsettled, wait until you hear about the elevator incident, a near-death experience with a supernatural twist. Click here to watch more true horror stories that will keep you up all night.